I'm gonna try and break this down very quickly because I already recorded this and I don't know if I was audible or not, so I'm just gonna do it again. So it seems like Black Cat has an E ability which allows her to steal, pocket change from people. Psylocke got her change stolen, and that ability goes on a 5-second cooldown, which the coins, or I don't know what they're called, the center of your screen, that 400, that currency allows her to use her F ability, which I'll go over later. But after she steals from someone with her E, it looks like she gets overshield, bringing her base health from 275 to 350. I don't know if this is what happens every time. I don't know if there's a condition for how much she can steal from someone, um, and if she always goes to 350. But she does get overshield for this ability, and it's on a 5-second cooldown, which is very short. So that should be interesting. She also has this weird little like levitation double jump thing after wall climbs. I don't know if she can just do that forever. Uh, but that's interesting. She has two dashes, so her left shift, that's one dash, another dash, and then she goes into her right click. Her two dashes go on an 8-second cooldown after they're both used. And then she goes into her right click, which is, I don't know what this is called. Her claws. She's clawing you the fuck down, and it seems like for each claw attack, it either costs her 150 or it takes 150 from the enemy. I'm still not really sure. Um, in addition to her right click form or her claw form, whatever you want to call it, she has a pursuit, which is her E. So her E previously was to steal money from people or currency from people, but when she goes into her right click form, her E becomes a pursuit, and this pursuit costs 300 doubloons. So she pursues and she becomes CC immune, and I think I mention her right click attacks also give her overshield. I don't know if I mentioned that. So with every right click, or I think it's just the first right click, it gives her overshield, and that stays for a pretty long time, it seems like. So here, she's wall climbing. I still don't really know. I don't know. Can someone confirm or deny? Is 150 getting taken from her every time she uses a right click? So she goes into her right click. I think going into the form costs 150, and then each attack in that form. Wait, what? No, each attack is 150, I think. I think each right click is 150, and then she just gets 50 back if she hits the enemy. And then her Phantom Pursuit, on the other hand, it costs 300, and that makes her CC immune, if I'm understanding that correctly. So here, wall climb into a dash, into a pursuit. I don't know how much that dash gave her. So she's at 600, and then she got a 150 for hitting her dash, and then she used 300 for pursuing. Okay. Okay. Now she has her Fortnite item shop, which gives her 6 options to choose from. This top left item gives her wall hacks, the ability to see people out of her line of sight, I guess. This middle left one gives her invisibility for like 3 seconds. Um, this bottom left one, I believe, gives her 1,000 currency. This middle right one uh, gives her a barrier that seems like has some CC capability, as well as what I'm assuming to be the ability to have characters not be healed inside of it. I don't know. I don't know what it does. It gives her a barrier that does something to enemies inside of it. I don't know just yet. Uh, this middle right one here gives her the ability to portal through walls. Um, I really think this is gonna be the buggiest one of them all. Uh, but we'll see. I don't know. And this top right one, um, gives her the ability to, I don't know, release herself from traps or CC. I don't know. It seems like it gives her the ability to release herself from CC. That's, I think. I mean, she got trapped by Elsa and it instantly released her from it. I don't know if it'll do that with Strange Eye or like other CC, but that's what I'm guessing. Um, and yeah, that's all of the abilities in the trailer, or all of the items in the trailer. And yeah, that's my theory anyway. I think after she buys something, I think every item has a number for you to quickly press and use. So you don't press F again, right? You don't press F again. You press whatever number is associated with the item, right? So if she wanted to buy another item, I think she could just press F and go back into her store if she had enough money. So I think I think she can hold on to items before using them, and each item has a keybind. Is what I think I'm understanding from this. So if she wanted to hold on to an item and get more coins, I think she could stack items. I think. So either she presses 1 or F. 1 would use her tablet item that she just bought, and F would bring her back to the store, is what I'm assuming that means. So I think that's what that means. So I think she already bought the crown invisibility item, and she's just pressing 2 to use it. So if she pressed F, I think she would go back into her store, and pressing 2 just uses the item she bought from the store. So she presses 2 here, I think, which lets her go invisible and use the item she bought previously. Climbs the wall, pops her ult, and it seems like it auto attaches to whoever's in some sort of radius. And this lets her pounce to whoever gets attached with her ult. So she pounces and is able to use a slash, and when she uses her slash, she is CC immune for a brief period. And every time she gets a kill with her ult or with her pursuit, her ult timer resets. So it's kind of like Bucky. Every time he gets a kill after someone gets marked with the culling effect thing, um, his ult resets. So this is kind of similar. She pursues, slash, gets the kill, resets. And that's as far as I understand with Black Cat. Okay? That's as far as I understand. She has 2 abilities. Well, not 2 abilities. She has an ability, her pursuit, which makes her CC immune while she's pursuing. She has 2 dashes. She has a right click form. Her E ability, not in her right click form. So her E ability that takes money from people gives her overshield and gives her a base health of 350 instead of 275. And she has a Fortnite item shop where she has 6 options of items to choose from, with however many, you know, doubloons she's stolen, um, or has racked up. So that's as far as I understand with Black Hat. I don't know how wrong I am. I already theorized that she's gonna be a hero that is coordination dependent. I don't think she's gonna be able to solo uh, carry, but I could be wrong. It doesn't seem like her damage is too high, unless comboed, and her combos will cost her money, so it should be interesting, right? I think the skill will lie in how people spend the money, and how people use her, um, what's it called? How people use her ult. Her ult and her item shop are gonna be where the skill lies, I feel like. So that's about it. That's about all of my theories. So far, if I have the footage from previously, I'll just add in my other theories. But that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Uh, I think they have a playtest tomorrow, which I will absolutely be watching. So stay tuned for that. See you guys in the next video. Peace. 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 Peace.